What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. Excuse me. So Wayne dropped the Carter 6, I think during my 2 weeks of kids being sick and me and my wife getting sick, and I wasn't recording. So I haven't heard the album at all, unfortunately. Look, guys, I grew up in the era where Wayne took over the music world, so specifically the hip hop music world. You think this is kind of post Eminem's, huge splash into the world, and then 50 Cent's huge splash, and then there was kind of this, era of music where you have so many crazy popular hip hop artists. You got T.I. in there, you got Lil Wayne in there, you got Kanye doing his run. You got one of my favorites, Lupe. I know he's not as big as the other names I mentioned, but he's one of my favorites. So it was just a crazy time in hip hop to be a fan. But what Wayne did, I'm talking specifically about his mixtape, era, leveraging the ideas and concepts from artists before him, kind of like what 50 Cent did with his mixtape, runs. But Wayne took that, pumped it full of steroids, and basically dropped a million mixtapes. I'm talking about all of the droughts. The Drought Is Overs, the dedications, everything. If I Can't Feel My Faces, I was listening to every single thing. And then he drops a Carter 3, and it's huge. Does a million. I think it did 1 million records in a week. So I'm from that era of being a Wayne fan, okay? And unfortunately, that means that my friends are also from that era. And I say unfortunately because I haven't listened to the album yet, but I've received spoilers. I've seen the messages in the group chats, and I've been trying to avoid stuff, but unfortunately I can't. And basically, I'm being told that the album was not so great. I'm still going to listen to it for myself, whether I do it for the channel or I just listen privately. You guys can let me know what you prefer, but I am going to check it out for myself, and kind of see what people are talking about. But this is going to be the first song I'm listening to from the album. This is Banned from NO. I believe this is released after the album, so this might be on a deluxe version or something. And it says remix with Nicki. Now, I don't need to tell y'all, when Nicki and Wayne get together, crazy stuff happens, so I have high expectations. Banned from New Orleans. Let's see what we're talking about. Oh, because I've had some spoilers, I have seen/heard some chatter that Nicki may be taking some shots. I don't know at who, because as soon as I start reading titles like that, I try to look away as fast as I can. But we're going to see what's up. Wait, before we continue, one of the complaints that a lot of my friends talked about was production. So I'll probably be paying attention to that as well.
Hey, yo, the cocaine whiter, the rope chain brighter, the choke chain tighter, the close range sniper, the dope game lifer, her throat game nicer, the propane lighter, money old like Biden. I walk around like King Tut.
Money old like Biden. That's old as hell. That money might not even know that it's money. That's how old that money is. Hey, man, we're starting off with multi-syllable rhyme schemes, no filler. Every single word is rhyming from line to line. This is what Wayne does. Easy.
Her throat game nicer, the propane lighter, money old like Biden. I walk around like King Tut, got it out the mud, I cleaned up, I'm blinged up, shirt off, bitch, I'm inked up. Don't.
He said, he just made the reference to King Tut. I got it out the mud, I'm cleaned up and blinged up. So think about it, in order for them to unearth those pharaohs, they have to, go underground into tombs. So he's unearthed, he's cleaned up and blinged up so that he can be presentable like they present the pharaohs in the museums and stuff. Come on, man, that's a bar. Let's go.
Walk around like King Tut, got it out the mud, I cleaned up, I'm blinged up, shirt off, bitch, I'm inked up, don't blink once, sip pink punch, she drink nuts, she eat dick, I bring lunch, say she about that action, I'ma fuck her till
she eat. Bring lunch. Oh Lord.
Blink once, the pink punch, she drink nuts, she eat dick, I bring lunch. Say she about that action, I'ma fuck her till she scream cut. Whoa now, one shot.
She bought the action. Till she scream cut, action cut, like it's a movie scene.
I bring lunch, said she bout that action. I'ma fuck her till she scream cut. Go now, one shot, knock his door down. Silencer on, no sound. Catch him with his nose down and wipe it. This game is a bitch, you gotta price before you wipe it. Nothing in between me and the team, not even a hyphen. You a dead man walking, this a mad.
Nothing in between the team, not even a hyphen. Oh!
Before you wipe it, nothing in between me and the team, not even a hyphen. You a dead man walking, this a madman talking. Leave his body in the garbage, left a trash man nauseous. Eating on these streets like a fat man starving.
Oh, hell no.
Leave his body in the garbage, left a trash man nauseous. Eating on these streets like a fat man starving. And the semi go brrr, like I press fast forward, motherfucker.
Yo, he went stupid. He went stupid. Leave the body in the garbage, make the trash man nauseous. Ooh. Eating in these streets like a fat man starving. The gun sound, I don't want to do it because I don't do it well. Like I press fast forward. Come on, Wayne. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go.
Go brrr, like I press fast forward, motherfucker.
Disclaimer, plenty paper, play with somebody safer. Black mask on, Darth Vader.
Play with somebody safer. Oh no, why am I having some issues here, man? I feel like I gotta close some of my stuff. I have too much stuff open on my computer. Play with somebody safer. Black mask on, Darth Vader. Ooh.
Play with somebody safer. Black mask on, Darth Vader. Send up money now, kill them later. Big bitches know they can't outpace her. New York Nick, LA Laker. That's
Outpace her, like Pacers. New York Nick, LA Laker.
bitches know they can't outpace her. New York Nick, LA Laker. That's what you call a game changer. She don't like me. Can you blame her? Can you blame her? I am the main her. Word to the baby in the major. Swerve on these hoes, no indicator. Cake for days, I don't need a baker. One Barbie on
Ooh, swerve on these hoes, no indicator. Because listen, if you're swerving, typically you swerve to avoid. Like if we're talking about, we don't know what she's talking about, but the double, when you talk about driving and you're swerving to avoid stuff, who in their right mind is clicking the indicator before they swerve to avoid something? That's not how that works. You going without indicator, that's a bar. That's a bar. And then cake, I don't know why I did that with my hands for cake. I'm just not going to do anything with my hands. Cake, no baker. Come on now. Come on now.
Vogue Italy. Cake for days, I don't need a baker.
Yeah.
One Barbiana, Vogue Italiana. The best dress, yeah, shut down Megaliana. They won't go far, but hoes ain't got fathers. Don't call me mother, you hoes ain't my daughters.
Oh, you guys know this. If you've been on the channel for a long time, I got 180 Nicki videos, reactions. Listen, some of my favorite bars from her is when she, like, you know, does the son daughter stuff. Yes, come on
Hoes
now.
ain't got
Let's go.
fathers. Don't call me mother, you hoes ain't my daughters. Every season in a wind tour, 10-4. Gag City for the wind tour. We outside smoking indoor. Bitches, you deaf? I'm signing at the in-store. Jamaica Queens, bitch.
Ooh, that took me too long. Oh, that took me too long to get. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, the whole play on Anna Wintour, the Win Tour, like the name, like I win, I'm touring, and then winter. So there's a lot of plays right there with that. But then, you know, outdoor smoking in like she sounded like she said indoor, but indo. And then she went into this last line, "Are you deaf? I'm signing at the," I think she said in store. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know exactly what that is, but I get the signing part. Like she could say like I'm signing like autographs, but literally if somebody's deaf, you have to use sign language. I only know like mama, dada, thanks to Miss Rachel. Shout out Miss Rachel.
Bitches, you deaf? I'm signing at the in-store. Jamaica Queens, bitch. You reap what you sow, you better get a seamstress. When I dead them, I don't double back peace.
Bro, the way you reap what you sow, okay? Like, so this is, but the way that she did that, she's able to instantaneously use sow in like three different, I say three, you just, let's just say two, but like reap what you sow is like, you know, it's like a farming thing. Like whatever you sowed in your field that's what you're going to reap when it's time to harvest, right? That's the literal thing. The figurative thing is like, what, you know, you kind of caused the things that happen to you to happen because of the energies you put out, or the things that you do. But then she switches the sow from that context to like a sewing machine sewing. She said seamstress. Oh my goodness.
Bitches,
I'm sorry.
you deaf?
We're pausing
I'm signing
a lot.
at the in-store. Jamaica Queens, bitch.
Yeah.
You reap what you sow, you better get a seamstress. When I dead them, I don't double back. Peace, bitch. Say you're pushing P, okay, rest in P, bitch. About to cop you slides or you do.
Okay, this might be a stretch. I'm just wondering. Pushin' P, wasn't that a line that was dropped in the whole Drake Kendrick beef? Now I'm not going to be able to cite exactly when it came, which line it was in, which song it was in. I could be wrong. Comment down below. Let me know if I'm missing. I'm missing, but I'm gonna say it. I don't want to not say it, and then people are like, "Oh, you missed it." I would rather get it wrong.
Back piece, bitch. Say you're pushing P, okay, rest in P, bitch. About to cop you slides, all you do is flip flop. If I send a pic of Shannon, you ain't that sharp. Cause you still can't spell Prague, and that's horrible. Weezy F, baby, and the F is for phenomenal. Man, bitches already say.
That's fire. That's a whole, like, when Wayne started doing the Wheezy F and the F is for, come on, man, that's iconic. And the fact that she did that, because phenomenal sounds like it starts with F, but it starts with PH, and she did that right after you still can't spell Prague. Now, I don't know if that's a specific shot. She said something about Shannon Sharp. That may have been a shot at Shannon Sharp. I don't know what the Prague thing is. You know, there's a lot happening here. There's a lot happening. Let's go back a little bit.
If I send a pic of Shannon, you ain't that sharp. Cause you still can't spell Prague, and that's horrible. Weezy F, baby, and the F is for phenomenal.
Fire.
Man, bitches already fading like a barber. They know it don't decline, so they never face Carter. French vanilla hazelnut in my Starbucks. NFL fire some niggas and then call us. Disclaimer.
Oh, it just clicked for me. The song is called Banned from NO, like banned from New Orleans. I don't know if Wayne was trying to, but I thought like Wayne kind of squashed the whole situation. But it seemed like what Nicki said right there, she might still feel some way about it. She might still have some personal feelings about it. And maybe Wayne still feels a way about it too, with Jay-Z and stuff being in charge of that stuff for the NFL in terms of choosing Super Bowl acts. Maybe he feels a way. Maybe he squashed it specifically with Kendrick. Like Kendrick didn't have anything to do with the selection and all that. But maybe he still has issue with Jay-Z. And Nicki just said, when you fire them dudes at the NFL, you know, give us a call. I'm paraphrasing. She definitely said it better. Let me pull this back. Sorry.
Already fading like a barber. They know it don't decline, so they never face Carter. French vanilla.
They know it don't decline, so they never face card her. I wonder if that's a play on like card her. Decline, maybe. But obviously knowing that Lil Wayne's last name is Carter, Jay-Z's last name is Carter. One of my favorite songs from them together, Mr. Carter. I absolutely love it. If you haven't checked it out, you should definitely check it out. But if you're a fan of these guys, you've definitely checked it out. I don't know. You never know. You could be a new fan. Yeah, that could be. I don't know, man. Comment down below. Let me know. Spill the tea.
Like hazelnut in my Starbucks. NFL fire some niggas and then call us. Disclaimer, plenty paper. Play with somebody safer. Black mask on, Darth Vader. Send up money now, kill him later.
You know what's crazy about that line too? I was saying how I love like the father, son, daughter, mother lines. Like she's just sons. Everybody says like, you know, y'all came after me and you're following my footsteps. When she says Black Mask on, Darth Vader, I mean, he's one of the most famous bad guys that, well, it doesn't even have to be bad guy, but he's one of the most famous dads, right, from cinema. So that's fire. That's fire.
New York nigga, LA Laker. That's what you call a game changer. She don't like like me. Can you blame her?
Hey, yo, the cocaine whiter, the rope chain brighter, the choke chain tighter. Close range sniper, I'm the dope game lifer. Her throat game nicer. Propane lighter, money old like Biden. I walk around like King Tug, got it out the mud, I cleaned up. I'm blinged up, shirt off, bitch, I'm inked up. Don't blink once, a pink punch, she drink nuts, she eat dick, I bring lunch. Say she about that action, I'ma fuck her till she scream cut. Fuck. Carter 6, Carter 6. I've been out here turning crumbs to bricks. I've been out here turning crumbs to bricks, nigga. I turn the
Turning crumbs to bricks.
sons to rich niggas. I turn them 1 to 6 figures. My daughter
Yes, sir.
turn away all them bitch niggas. For
I turn a 1 into 6 figures. That could be a play on the Carters too, because it started off with one Carter album, The Carter, and now there's 6 of them. So it could be that a play on that as well, not just like turning a little bit of money into a lot of money.
I turn them 1 to 6 figures. My daughter turn away all them bitch niggas. Ferrari license plate 666, nigga.
Oh really? Okay. Bold choice. Peanuts to an elephant. That's an iconic line too. So I guess he's got a song on the album called Peanuts to an Elephant. Man. Oh, I like how the first comment is what one of my favorite parts were, the misspelling thing. That was fire, man. That was fire. I do wish that the second part where Wayne came back in, like maybe we could have got like some other lyrics rather than a repeat of the beginning. But that's like maybe nitpicky. I don't know where this track would fall in the album. Like a lot of that has influence on what a song is going to sound like, where it's placing in the track list, what's necessary, things like that. Like you got to look at the project as a whole. So obviously when I'm listening to one on its own, it's like you miss some of that. So I really enjoyed Wayne's part. I didn't think the production was bad. Like I thought the song sounded good. I thought they sounded well mixed in. So maybe this was a better song on the album or something. I'm not sure. I thought Wayne's lyrics, as usual, he had the witty wordplay. The multi-syllable rhyme schemes were on point. Nicki on this one, she was talking. Like she came in and she had some stuff to get off her chest. And she's like, all right, Wayne, let me go ahead and say this. I mean, we know like Nicki and I'm going to say Drake as well. They owe a lot to Lil Wayne. I'm sure that's how they feel. I mean, they're extremely talented. So a lot of argument could be made that they don't owe stuff, but like I think the type of people that they are, they're very loyal to Wayne. And so like anytime it seems like he's getting snubbed or he's not getting the respect that he absolutely deserves, I really respect the fact that she said something here. Regardless of if you agree with it or not. I mean, I've talked about this issue before. From a business standpoint, do I understand choosing Kendrick over Wayne purely because of the run that Kendrick has had over the last year? Yeah, from a business standpoint, it makes a lot of sense. He is everywhere. But, I think from like heart and soul of the city, New Orleans, and what Lil Wayne means to that city, especially when you think about sports. Like sports are so intertwined with hip hop. And so you think about the sports of that city. This is the biggest performance at one of the biggest sporting events in America, and you don't have the guy that was the heart and soul of that city in sports as the one who's performing. So I understand both sides of it. For me, would I have loved to see Wayne? I got to tell you the truth. Yes, I'm a huge Wayne fan. I can't argue that. I'm a bigger Wayne fan than I am a Kendrick fan. But do I understand Kendrick being there? Was I mad at his performance? No. I mean, he did a great job, and it is what it is. So anyways, that ended up being way longer than I needed it to be. I apologize, but when Nicki's on here, when Wayne is on here, I can't help but pause and get excited about the lines. It is what it is. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time.